What's up, everyone? It's White Gamer. Today we have the best competitive winger build you can use in VFL, VPG, or any competitive league that you want. So for your position, you're either going to go with left winger or right winger, all up to you. Your height, we're going to go with 6 foot. This will give you some good balance and especially strength, which I think is very underestimated as a winger this year. And then for your weight, guys, we're going with 121 pounds. For the running style that I recommend, guys, is the T-Rex. This one was very popular last year, and it's still a very good one. When you're running with the ball, your pro will have his wrists or her wrists facing down, and it just feels super smooth when you're running with the ball or even scaling with the ball. So highly recommend you guys to use the T-Rex. Again, guys, this is just personal preferences. You guys can go with whatever running style you want, but we're going to go with the T-Rex for this one. Now we have the play styles. We're going to start off with the play style plus. The first one I recommend, guys, is the Rapid Plus, guys. You're going to be doing a lot of running as a winger. So this will allow for your pro not only to reach higher speed when you're dribbling, but when you're running with the ball down the wing, it's going to reduce the heavy touches as you're sprinting with the ball, which is very, very good. And then for the second one, guys, this one's very hard because there's so many good play style plus that you can go with. You can go with the Finesse Shot Plus. Since, sometimes you're going to be cutting and then shooting. The Finesse Shot Plus is very, very good, especially in competitive, guys. You can also use the Quick Stab Plus, but there's not that much difference from this one to the regular one. Besides, it just kicks in a little bit quicker. You can also use the Long Ball Pass Plus. If you're the type of winger that switches the ball a lot, you can use that one. But guys, we're going to go with the Finesse Shot Plus. This one's very, very good for a winger. In the competitive leagues, guys, you want to be able to sometimes take finesse shots because sometimes your defenders will give you enough space for you to take shots. So we went with the Finesse Shot Plus. Now, for the regular play styles, we're going to go with the Ping Pass, guys. This one's a very good one. I personally use this one, and it's going to allow for the ball to travel much quicker on the ground. It's very, very noticeable as well. The next one we're going with is the Incisive Pass. When you do a through ball to your striker or to whoever, it's going to come out with more accuracy and a bit more curve, which that's what you want as a winger. The next one we're going with is the Technical Plus. This will just allow for your pro to do that R1 and RB dribbling just a bit more tighter, and it'll make it difficult for defenders to get you off the ball and just tackle it, and it's very hard. The next one we went with is the First Touch. The regular one just worked fine, guys. Not only will it reduce the chances of your pro taking bad touches, but when you're transitioning from dribbling to controlling the ball, it'll be much, much quicker, and it's very noticeable. The next one we went with is the Quick Step. Just allow for your pro to accelerate a bit quicker. The regular version works just fine, guys. So I highly recommend this one. And then last but not least, guys, there's actually 2 options you can go with. You can go with the Trivela shot, which is the outside of the foot shot. This one's very good. Or you can go with the Relentless. We're going to go with the Relentless because as a winger, the stamina isn't the greatest. And since you're going to be doing a lot of running, this is going to help you recover at halftime, and your stamina bar won't go down as fast as it normally would if you didn't have this. So I highly recommend you to use the Relentless as a winger, especially in competitive, if you end up going to extra time and all that. These are the 6 regular playstyles that we went with, and then these were the 2 playstyle plus that we went with. Now, for the skill tree, everyone, you're going to max out the pace. You want to be fast as a winger. It's very important, especially in competitive. You're going to be coming up against people that are most likely going to have their pace maxed out. So this will give you 92 acceleration and 97 sprint speed, which is very, very, very good. If you come up against center backs, they're not even going to be this fast, or even fullbacks, they're not even going to be this fast. So you definitely want to max out your pace. Now for shooting, guys, we're going to get the 4-star weak foot and then the 5-star weak foot. It is very important as a winger to be able to shoot and pass with both of your foot. You don't want to make it obvious for your opponent which is your strong foot. So you definitely want to have that 5-star weak foot so you can shoot with both of your foot. You have 84 finishing. That's more than enough inside the box. Remember, you also have that Finesse Shot Plus, guys. That Finesse Shot Plus, even though you don't have the greatest long shots, it can still go in with that Finesse Shot Plus. So this is more than enough for the finishing, and the most important thing here was the weak foot. Next, we have the passing. We're going to focus on short passing, and then we're going to focus on the long passing. Get all these long passing, and then get the vision, guys. The vision is going to determine how accurate the short pass, the long pass, and the crossing is. Then you have 86 vision, 81 crossing, 81 long pass. Guys, even though you have 81 long pass, guys, remember, since we have the long pass completely filled out, when you do through balls, they're still going to be accurate because of the incisive pass and because of the high vision. And then you have 83 short pass. That's more than enough, guys. The 83 short pass to find your nearby teammates. and then you have the 81 curve. So now for dribbling, everyone, you're going to fill out this whole thing completely, get all that dribbling, get the 4-star skill move on this right side. You're going to get the links. You do want to have some balance as a winger, so it can make it difficult for opponents to knock you off the ball. And then for the balance, make sure it says 2 out of 2. So this will give you 94 agility, which is very good. And you're also 6 foot too. You do want to have some height as a winger. Sometimes I come up against small wingers and they just get bodied completely, or they just get out jumped because they're not tall enough. Then you have 91 balance. Again, it's going to reduce the chances of your pro falling on the ground. With 95 ball control, 97 dribbling, and the 4-star skill move. Now, if you're the type of winger that actually uses the 5-star skill moves, then you can go with the 5-star skill move. But I've come up against so many people that don't even do 5-star skill moves and they have a 5-star skill move. But if you're that type of winger that does utilize the 5-star skill move, then go with it. But the 4-star skill move will be more than enough for the majority of the people. So this is how you want your dribbling to look like. Last but not least, we got the physical, guys. This part is super underestimated as a winger. So we're going to go with strength. Then we're going to get this reaction right here. So make sure it says 2 out of 2 because this will boost your reaction +3 and it'll give you a little bit more strength. You see that yellow bar? And then for this right side, we're going to get the jumping, guys. Now, a lot of wingers that I come up against are extremely, extremely weak, and they get outbodied super easily because they don't have enough strength. Now, 70 strength is decent. It's not the best, but since you have 70 strength and you have very high balance, it's going to make it even harder for opponents to knock you off the ball. And I highly recommend you as a winger to have some strength on your belt because this year's strength is pretty important, strength and balance. And then you have the 86 stamina, guys. That should be more than enough because you also have that relentless play style, which will help the stamina go down a bit and you can recover at halftime. And then the 75 jumping with the 6 foot should be more than enough to at least contest your defenders. You're not always going to win the duels in the air, but at least you'll have a higher chance than if you would have gone with a smaller build. And of course, you have the 88 reactions. This is going to allow for a player to react quicker when you're about to receive the ball. Now we back out, ladies and gentlemen, and we look at the overall build. You're going to be 89 winger. The overall really doesn't matter. What you really want to care about is the individual stats. You have 74 physical, 94 pace from the shooting. What really matters is that finishing, a bit of the shot power in the weak foot with 82 passing and 95 dribbling. This was the best competitive winger build that you can use right now in EAFC 24 clubs. Hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.